Oh, so I'm starting it today. All right.
It's
Well,
the part that you always do.
you just said you were starting it.
I said I was
Okay.
leading the episode, meaning the topic.
All right. Great.
We keeping our regular roles.
All right. Cool. Cool, DeMarcus. Cool. Anyways, I
Ain't trading places.
welcome to another exciting episode of Black Geek Energy as we figure out who's doing what, when, where, and why. Usually
This should
when
be figured out. We are 3 years in.
I know, but usually when you lead the episodes, you lead the episodes.
Is that how we've done it before?
Yes,
I don't remember that.
it's okay. So, um, we're just gonna start off
Send
every
me a link.
episode. I can, and I will, because we're just gonna start off this episode like we start off every episode. DeMarcus, how was your previous week been?
Welcome to Black Geek Energy, y'all. Thank you for
What?
joining us. I'm just playing.
Why? Now I'm confused. How's your
um,
previous week been, you loser?
my first week's been pretty good, Man, let me look at my calendar. I got my car back.
From being stolen?
No, 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 no. From I got into a car accident. Remember?
You never told me that.
I did. I feel like I did talk about this on the pod. I said I got into a car accident. Somebody like backed into me.
No,
Really? Huh?
you were
Well,
talking
yeah.
to your other
About a month
friends.
ago, then y'all, I got into a car accident.
This happened a month ago?
Maybe like 3 weeks. But someone like backed into me. I was like at a gas station and I was like, got my gas. I'm like, all right, finna go on the rest of my day. And so I'm pulling out, pull up behind this like other car, and they're ahead of me. And I guess and we're both at the exit, so facing the street. The gas station's behind us. We're coming out the parking lot. And I guess they decided it's like, I don't want to go out of this exit anymore. So they throw their shit in reverse. I see the lights come on. I start honking my horn, but Kiana got a little horn. That's my car's name, Kiana. She got a
Okay.
little horn. It'd be like, and but apparently he didn't hear it until he backed over my car. And when I say backed over, I mean backed over. His wheel was on top of my shit. Uh, so yeah, uh, that happened. But he was a cool dude. He he came out. He was like, oh man, completely my fault. I wasn't looking. Et cetera, et cetera. I didn't see you, didn't hear you, whatever. Let's go ahead and exchange insurance information. We'll get this worked out. And that's what we did. His insurance paid for my car to get fixed. They had me a rental while I was getting fixed, so I was finally able to drop it off because I didn't want to leave my car there while they was like waiting on parts to be delivered. So, excuse me, I didn't drop my car off like after the inspection or whatever.
Okay.
But when they told me they had the parts, that's when I dropped it off. So I dropped it off like Tuesday. So I've been in a rental from like Tuesday till yesterday, Friday, and I picked up Kiana then. She looked good as new. They cleaned it up and everything.
So, were you hurt?
Nah, nah, nah. Cause like if this is my car. His car was in front. It like backed over my car like this, like a little bit, like just over
So
the
it
front.
was on top of your car.
That's what I said. You're not listening to me. Yes, his car, because he had like a much bigger car.
So he had like a monster truck, an SUV.
No, he had like an SUV, like one of them old GMCs. It might have been
So
lifted a little bit.
so his car is sitting on top of your car. And were you scared?
Nah, I was just disappointed. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, not this.
And you saw it coming.
Yeah, I saw him turn his lights on and everything, and I was honking the horn.
And he couldn't see you at all?
I don't know. I don't think he was looking. I don't think he couldn't see me. He didn't see me because he wasn't looking.
So his thing doesn't have like the dash, the little thing where you can see
Like a
behind you.
review
Uh,
camera, reverse camera,
yes, yes.
a backup camera. Um, I don't know. I'm not in that nigga whip.
DeMarcus, that just seems very bad. That seems horrible, actually.
It sounds worse than it was. Um,
Yes.
It sounds a lot worse than it was because like it was really only damage to like the front side panel and like maybe my light and shit. But no, it turned out all right. Got it fixed yesterday.
Did you
Um,
take pictures?
yeah, I mean, I did all the things for the insurance, and but the insurance fixed it. His insurance paid for everything. They told me how much it cost. It was like I think like $3,200 to for all the work. I was like, damn, like glad I ain't got to pay that. That would have wiped me out.
Well, you need to send those pictures because um we haven't discussed that at all on this podcast.
Huh? Crazy.
So have you pulled out your calendar yet? Oh my God. See, this is why we don't need to eat on this podcast because
My
I
calendar for
be
what?
because you're about to tell us what you how your week has been.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
looking at it
said,
now.
let me pull out my calendar. You haven't even pulled out your calendar because you're too busy
I'm looking
stuffing
at it
your
now.
face. You know, DeMarcus, every time I see you, you're eating.
That's
Every
the
time.
goddamn lie.
DeMarcus, no, that has been the truth for 15 years. I have
No, it
never
hasn't.
seen you and you not eating something.
That's a lie. Anyway, yeah, I went to the dentist this week too. Turns out I like cracked some enamel on one of my teeth. I be eating hard shit and I be crunching on it apparently. So, but it was like, oh, just get some like Sensodyne and you should be fine.
Okay.
Because it wasn't like cracked all the way through. It's just like a little crack at the top or something. And it was like, oh,
Okay.
that's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
And then one of my coworkers left this past week. This it was her last week. It was her last week with us.
Hmm.
My coworker Sarah. She's moving down to maybe I shouldn't say her name on the pod, but anyway, she's moving down to LA.
To work for Netflix to do what?
Well, I don't remember say her name. I don't want to put all her business out there.
You already.
She's going to a new job.
Okay.
That she really enjoys.
In what like field?
Uh, she's still gonna be doing user research. Yeah,
So, wow. What are you eating? Can you just
I'm
share
eating
with
ramen
ramen from a place or from a
from a
microwave?
place. From a place.
I'm
Hmm
jealous.
It's called a place called Ramen Nagi.
Well,
Hmm
I got a poke bowl
Is
today.
that what you're eating
But
right now?
no, I ate before the podcast.
Mm.
But let me tell you what I'm doing so you go ahead and eat.
No,
Um,
I'm not done.
oh, okay. Well, because you're stuffing your face like it's not ever gonna like this is your last meal. So
Fuck you, Jared. So yeah, I went to her birthday. Her birthday was this past week too. So I went to her birthday slash going away party, and I went to a day party yesterday called Tropic
mhm.
Soul over there in Oakland. When I got there kind of early, and I was like, oh, this kind of whack. But about about 5 6 o'clock, that thing started turning up, and then I
In the
left.
AM? Oh, you said a
No,
day party.
a day party, bro, PM. And then I went and got dinner, came back, motherfucker was lit, wall to wall.
Where'd you get dinner?
At an Indian spot in Oakland.
Oh, I love Indian. Was
Yeah.
it at the wharf?
No.
Ah, because I went to one of those Oakland Wharf parties and that was crazy. A crazy night. Um,
I feel like I remember you sharing a little bit about this crazy
yeah,
night.
I definitely talked about it on this podcast. What's I about to say? Oh yeah, what kind of ramen do you have? Tonkatsu? What kind of
Mm,
ramen is it
I think
today?
it is a tonkatsu.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's like a spicy tonkatsu.
Mm.
Hmm
All right, so are you done?
I am done. Please, Jared.
Okay.
How was your week?
My week was fine. Did a lot of things. Uh, one of those things where I finally started my journey.
Which journey?
It's gonna be a long journey too. It's gonna take forever.
Hmm
I asked Gemini and they said And I asked, how many episodes do I have to watch so I could be finished with this show in a year?
Hmm.
And Gemini told me 3.4 episodes a day. So I can
Okay.
finish this series, so I can be up to date with this series
Hmm.
in a year. And that's probably going to change because there are still being new episodes out. And the show that I am watching is One Piece.
Oh, I figured the way you were
Yeah.
talking about it.
So
Um,
currently I'm on episode 13.
what do you
These
think so far?
these people are stupid.
They are. They are
It's
silly,
like
right?
it's really silly, but it is not.
What characters are in the show so far?
Um, so they're getting Usopp now.
Okay.
And his dad's called Yesop, which I didn't know.
Yasop.
They said Yesop. And
Are you watching it in English?
oh, I'm not reading this whole thing. Are you crazy?
As much One Piece as I've read,
Oh,
I should have a Pulitzer Prize.
you should be fluent in Japanese.
Fluent, at
But
least
no,
conversational.
I'm not reading this in Japanese. No, I'm not. So yes, I am doing this the dubbed in English. Um, and they're just silly. They're just silly. Like right now, I just left off on this episode where these other pirates that was this butler is trying to infiltrate.
Oh, I know where you at.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
can I tell the people?
Please, please, please.
So
I know
this
exactly what you're talking
butler
about.
is trying to infiltrate, and I just said this butler, you just went crazy. This
Because I know who you're
butler's
talking about. I like that butler. I might cosplay him one day.
this just a tuxedo.
But also ears and like claws.
He doesn't have ears.
Oh, never mind. I'm spoiling it.
Oh, well. Okay, so anyway, this butler uh told them to be at the house one morning during the dark. And they tried to infiltrate the pirates cubby. So then they owned up this little ramp that they come up. Cause they find out it's the wrong ramp. So they run to the other ramp. Well, Luffy gets lost. Usopp's the only one there. And the girl has to go there to protect the boat with the treasure. And the sword guy, what's his name?
Zoro?
Zoro gets stuck on the oil. So that they go to the other one. They're talking with these pirates. Luffy comes up and the guy hypnotizes all the pirates to be stronger. Luffy's caught in a hypnotism. He runs past all the pirates, picks up the mast of the ship, hits them with it, and it's a lot of silly craziness. People
Hmm.
are not being what they're supposed to be. Luffy went all the way north, but guess what? He doesn't know where north is because he's not the navigator. So it's like a whole bunch of craziness. But then in a previous episode, they just this one guy destroyed this whole row of houses.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, that's insane.
How the
Why
fuck he
would you
do
just
that?
no? It was like you destroyed this whole row of house, and like I guess if I was a child watch, I'd be like, "Ooh, that's powerful." But now
Hmm.
that I'm an adult, that's somebody's life in that house,
Hmm.
all their belongings that may be been their ancestral house or business. So I'm like, oh wow. So yeah, I'm just waiting to get to the part in this show where y'all be talking about the political intrigue and the
Hmm.
slavery and
You still at the getting the band together part.
yeah, yeah. So. I don't know where the good part comes in,
Because
but
his first crewmate was Zoro, wasn't it? Hmm. And then he met Nami, and she just kind of like started tagging along.
yeah, Nami's the girl. She been in every episode, but she hasn't really been in the crew. But she's in the
Hmm.
crew now.
She's just like around, just following them, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
there.
Man,
Um,
I'm glad you're finally on this journey, Jared, because I really enjoy the beginning of One Piece. And a lot of people, I might get some flack for this, but I don't enjoy where I am now. And it's still good, mind you. That's not what I'm trying to say here. That it's not good. It's good, but I think I enjoyed the beginning of One Piece more. Kind of how you kind of how you enjoy like the first movie more than you enjoy the sequel or the threequel.
okay. Well, like why? Because it's silly. You like silly stuff.
I think the characters were more true, and I think there was more character development, and I think now it's all about just like powerful fights.
No, that's what I want to get to.
And I'm like, I want to figure out why Luffy, show me some more like Luffy and Shanks backstory, you know.
But how much more backstory can they have after 1,040 episodes?
They don't show a lot of Luffy's backstory. You usually get a lot of backstory for whoever the newest character is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are a whole bunch of skits online about being in a One Piece backstory and
Hmm.
uh um and how horrible it is to be in a One Piece backstory.
Hmm.
So
I haven't heard of that.
okay. It was a RDC skit.
Hmm. What's the RDC?
These black people who make skits.
Hmm.
Oh
Hmm.
my God.
Okay.
I've also been watching another anime that I said I was gonna watch.
Hmm.
Because I was like, if I have to watch One Piece, then I need to go ahead and watch something else. And that is my put you on for this week. Um, and this put you on is sponsored by our good friends at Movie Pass.
Movie Pass.
DeMarcus, can you please tell our friends about Movie Pass?
I'll tell them whatever you want me to tell them, Jerry. What you want me to tell
I want you to tell them about the great deals at Movie Pass and why it's such a great product to
them?
have.
Why about the great deals? So, and why it's such a great product to have? All right, so how much do you pay per movie now? Not a question for you. It's a question for the audience.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
about to answer.
I know you was. But for the audience, for the listeners out there, how much are you paying for your per movie ticket? Like when you go to the movies, and you might take your girlfriend, you might take your wife and your family, you might take your
Mhm.
baby mama, and the rest of the kids. At at best, let's say you live in Middlefield, Tennessee. You
Okay.
paying you paying probably 14, $15 a ticket. You got
Mm,
kids with you, so they tickets might be $10 a ticket.
okay.
With Movie Pass, just for yourself, you can cut down your ticket price to, let me do the math real quick.
You are not good at math.
Let's say you see three movies, a month.
All right.
Each of them tickets, you live in Middlefield, Tennessee, are $15.
Okay.
Your Movie Pass subscription could cost you as low as $10, and you can see them same three movies.
$10 each?
Now, ten
No.
dollars for the month, and you will
Oh.
still see all three of those movies.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
How much is that, Jared? How much money back is that in your pocket?
Oh, now you want me to answer. I forgot how much they cost in Midgefield or Middlefield, Tennessee.
Jared, that is a whopping $35 back in your pocket. You can get snacks and still have money left over for your next movie. That is what Movie Pass is offering you.
Mm, yeah.
it's a subscription-based service meant to make it easier and more affordable for everybody to go see the movies. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all for months, years, at least a year
Yeah,
and a half,
at least a year and a half.
at least. Go check out
Yeah,
Movie Pass.
yeah. And don't forget about the great part, the convenience of actually syncing your movie pass to your Fandango
Mm,
to your local theater so that you get those points. So you can get those uh, snacks and
yeah.
movie
I
tickets and stuff.
I I did this, Jerry. I made an account for like the three theaters near me that I go to.
Hmm.
And I did this a while ago. And so, I've still been seeing movies. I think I have like over 1,500 points at one theater.
Yeah.
And it's because it's the one like right across the street from my house, basically, and I go there all the
Oh,
time. So I think I'm maybe like one or two movies away from a free ticket, but I'm not using that on a ticket. I'm finna get snacks. I'm
yeah.
I'm going for the free drink, like on the dine-in theaters.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
But yeah, movie pass. All right. So, DeMarcus, is
Your
there
ass.
anything that you want to put them onto for this week?
Um, I found a new anime,
Oh no. We just had a whole episode about new anime.
and we're gonna have another one. I found a new anime that
In November.
I haven't started watching yet.
So
It's
you
called.
just found it. So how are you gonna
Mhm.
put us onto it? So you just read the synopsis. How are you gonna put us
It
onto
was
it?
good enough for me
No,
to add
no,
to
no,
my. It was good enough for me to
no,
add to my list
no, no. You cannot do that. It has to be something that you have
that
seen,
I've experienced.
heard, or
That's fair.
experienced.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Something that I've experienced personally,
Golly.
first-hand experience. Right. That's what we want. There. Answer my question. First-hand experience? Yes or no?
Who are you yelling at?
I'm not. I'm being adamant. I'm being direct.
Oh God. Yes, the Marcus. That's what I just said.
Okay. I
Are
don't think
you
I got
do you
that.
drink your ramen juice?
Nah, I don't drink the broth.
No, I drink the broth. That's the best
Uh,
part.
no, it's not.
That's the best
And
part.
this one in particular, the broth is kind of thick.
The thicker the better.
In a lot of things in life, yes.
Okay. Okay. You had to take it there.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think I have put me on.
So you don't have a put you on for the second week in a row.
Is that true?
Yeah, because you didn't have one from when Neo was on.
I did say something.
You
I
said
did say
I do
something.
not have one.
I said something when Neo was on. I can't remember what it was, but I said something
You
because
said
because I didn't want to not have one, and so and he be like, "Oh, I ain't got one either." I definitely said something.
you said that, oh, I'm glad you skipped me because I didn't have one. We can listen
Mm-mm.
to it right now.
I don't want to listen to it right now. Send me a link.
DeMarcus, so
Jared,
so you really don't have anything that you've done that you watched,
nothing new.
seen. It doesn't have to be new.
I
It
thought
has to
that was
be
it's putting folks on. It at least has to be new to us,
yeah, it has to be new to it has to be something that we haven't talked about.
right? And I don't have anything new to us. I've been rewatching a lot of stuff. I've been watching Spice and Wolf. I've been watching all the anime on the anime list this season. I'm rewatching Demon Slayer to get caught up for the movie that I'm gonna go see in a couple of weeks.
But
Mm,
you went to the Indian restaurant, do that one.
and I don't remember what it's called, my brother.
Oh my God,
I
DeMarcus.
don't remember what it's called, but I will find it.
Okay.
Give me a
So
second. You go
DeMarcus is
first. Let me find this Indian restaurant.
Once again, it's ill prepared. Um, I
It's
have
called the restaurant. The
okay.
restaurant. I went to this good Indian restaurant,
DeMarcus,
and it was real nice.
you just said,
You took too long because you
do
started talking
yours.
shit.
I
You
was
took too
saying
long because you
why
started talking shit.
I have a preamble to mine. So
No, your
no.
preamble can't be shit talking me.
You said
So the
go
Indian
ahead and
restaurant
do
I went
yours,
to,
and then I
the
would
Indian
do
restaurant
mine. So
I went to is called Biryani Tikka
I'm gonna
Kebab.
go ahead
It's
and
in
do
Oakland
mine,
on 14th
and you
Street,
don't
and it
get
was
to do
hella good.
yours because I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
had
do mine.
I had the lamb curry, and I got some left over with some rice and some garlic naan. Hella good, bro. Hella good.
So
And then
you have
I even
leftover
tried
Indian,
I
and
even
you went and
tried
got ramen.
I even tried the lentil curry. I think it was a lentil curry. Hella good too. Cause normally I don't go for lentils. I think like the first time I had lentils, some joints was like had like a sour, soapy taste or something like that. And I was like, can't do it. But it was pretty good this time. Yes, that's biryani tikka kebab over there in Oakland. Check them out.
So can I talk now?
Go
Because
ahead, please.
so you, after you didn't have something for the put you on segment, you went to Indian. You have Indian food left over, but you ordered ramen
No. I said I had the lamb curry.
left over.
I have some left over, yes.
Yeah, but you ordered ramen.
No, this is also leftover ramen from a different day.
Wait. That's why the broth is thick
Probably because
because it's
I like boiled it in a
3 day
pot.
old ramen.
I like boiled it in a pot beforehand, and I wish I had me some chicken broth because I knew it was a little thick when I poured it. I wish I had me some chicken broth to pour it into like loosen it up. I ain't had none.
So
And it,
when I asked if it was from a restaurant, it's not from a restaurant,
it is from a restaurant,
and you
but
didn't eat it.
I did not order it. I did not order it from a restaurant today. I went to a restaurant.
No, I get that it's leftovers from. I think I get this 3 day old ramen.
Hmm. What don't you understand?
I don't understand how you're eating 3 day old ramen.
Oh, because shit.
Ramen is the only food that doesn't taste good when it's left over.
It's not as good as the day I ordered it. But the only reason I took this one home is because I was like, I got a lot of this left. I I separated and I like separated the stuff out. Like I took the noodles and the toppings out of the broth and put the broth in a different pan. I was like, let me try this and see if it helps. And it did. It tasted better than other ramen I've had left over. I also had thin noodles, thin firm noodles, so they didn't get as soft. Um, while they was waiting on me to come back to it. So that helped as well. But yeah, I think overall, Jared, I agree with you. I would not do leftover ramen again.
All right. The markets, I need to have new experiences for if it's at all possible. I need you to have new experience for this podcast.
I,
Or when you have new experiences, I need you to mention them on this podcast.
I will I will continue to live my life, and when something new happens,
Oh
I will bring it
my
to the pod.
God. DeMarcus, I didn't say that to say whatever. Um
You just said it to say what, Jared? Speak your
I
mind.
didn't say that to be mean. I just said that,
I think you are being me.
but you're acting like I'm being mean or something.
Am I?
Yes.
My bad, bro. I did not. I did not. I didn't know how I was. I didn't know I was doing that. How am I doing that in
Cause
this?
cause cause you were like, um, I will continue to live my experiences.
I- okay, I see that didn't land well with you. Is that what's going on here?
All
It
right.
didn't hit you the right way.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
Jared, put us on to something, Jared. Put us on something, bro.
yeah.
Put me on
Um,
something. Put me
I
on something.
have been watching One Piece, and then with One Piece, I was like, I can't watch One Piece without watching this other anime that I said I was going to watch.
Hmm.
And this anime is about, well, on my computer, the full anime is 158 gigs. I don't really know how many episodes this one is.
Mm.
but I have watched the first 26 episodes, which is the first,
26.
yeah, because I really like it. It
Okay.
starts off with, well, which is the first season, or the first part, or the first chapter, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have liked it. It starts off with someone being in, well, somebody's impaled after a horse accident, a horse carriage accident in 1876. And it goes on to this guy moving into these rich people's house, and he's a bully to the main character. And if you don't know by now, the anime I'm watching is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, you're watching the first season. Well, the
Well, I
first
watched the first season.
you watched like the first story, I guess. The first
Yeah.
JoJo.
Well, I watched JoJo and the next JoJo.
Mm.
So
Because every season it's a new person from that family line, right?
that's what it's looking like. I haven't seen this show. Have you seen this
Mm.
show?
I've seen some of it. I also tried to start JoJo's Bizarre Adventure years ago from like the beginning and it just didn't hold me. But I'm
Oh,
glad you enjoyed it. Yeah.
oh, it's real good to me. I don't know why it didn't hold you because it's real good to me.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember like falling asleep on it like a bunch of times and I was like, well, that's it.
But it came on late.
Well, no, I was watching it probably on Crunchyroll at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um, it's real good to me. I'm
Hmm.
definitely enjoying it. It is. I see why people make jokes about it. Like the monologues are crazy, the situations are crazy, the violence is crazy, the action is
Hmm.
crazy.
Oh,
I
that
haven't
makes sense.
gotten to a lot of the
Mm.
um stuff that I see on like the death battle, the death matches, and the the other stuff on YouTube yet, but I feel like I'm about to get there
Mm-hmm.
with this second season. Um, but yeah, I do like how, when a JoJo dies, it says on screen, thus ends the story of this JoJo who
Mm-hmm.
died in 1940, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So I really, really, really like
Does that
JoJo's
happen at
Bizarre.
the end of the every season so far?
So I've seen 26 episodes so far. I think this is the first part, and it happened twice so far. What's the
Okay.
matter with your hands?
I cut myself.
I
It's a
cut
pretty
myself
deep
too,
cut
and I don't
too.
know how.
Yeah, same. I mean, well, I was like in the sink fucking with some dishes, and I think maybe one of the knives got me. It's,
Mm,
it's a deep cut, man.
well, I cut myself too, and I don't know how. But yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of the best new anime that I've seen this um this year. And
Mm-hmm.
because of that, I think I'm gonna stop watching some of the anime that I said I was going to watch. Like for
Wow.
instance, Lord of Mysteries.
That one has been hard to keep up with. I will agree with you. It is like lowest priority on my list of stuff to watch.
Yeah, that's like PhD level with and like I saw the first episode with English translation. Well, I
Hmm.
saw English translation. I saw the first episode dubbed, and I still wasn't like in it. I'm
Hmm.
gonna give the second episode a chance.
I
After
thought you had
that,
made it to the third one with the
I
climax.
did,
Oh,
but it wasn't dubbed. So I'm trying to do it dubbed
oh,
now.
I've only been watching that dubbed. Like
Yeah,
I can't get through it subbed.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
that one, that's on the tipping point. Sword of the Demon Hunter or whatever it's called.
Oh, I finished the first season of that. It was it's good. I enjoy it. But the second season is on High Dive, and I don't have High Dive, and I'm not going out my way for it.
Sword of the Demon Hunter. You
Hmm.
said you didn't watch Sword of the Demon Hunter.
I watched it after we talked about it.
Oh.
I started after we talk about it. Yeah.
So you've seen the first part because
I've seen the first
uh
season, yeah.
like it just went on.
Yeah, I
It
know it's
just
season two.
so you saw the first 13 episodes? Like what do you mean first season?
Yeah, like the first 13 episodes. I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's why I was confused of.
Oh,
Um
because it was on Prime and it has it divided up into seasons, and the
mm,
second season is on Hulu.
oh, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. And and you like it or
I do like it. I do like it.
mm,
Jared, that was a good rec.
yeah. I remember the first episode was really good and now he has a baby and I don't
Oh,
even
really?
know what's going on with it. So
What confused me about it though, and I think this part they don't need it in the show at all, is that when um like whenever they go back to the future and he's like living in like current times and he's like a school kid or whatever, I'm like, what is these? I'm like, why do you keep interrupting the real story with this bullshit?
but that's
Like,
what I would rather see.
really? I would rather see
Yes.
him in feudal Japan killing demons.
I would
I don't need
well,
this future stuff.
I would rather him kill demons too, but him in the future is closer to when he's gonna um fight his sister.
Is it? But it doesn't feel like that. Like the future stuff feels like they keep trying to like make it a they keep trying to like slip in a little slice of life. It doesn't feel like, hey, I'm fighting demons in present times. It's like slice of
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does feel like that, but it's so short too.
They are
All of
short.
this feels like slice like really.
It is short, and I think that's what's keeping me in. But Jerry, are you ready for an activity?
Oh, I didn't know it was finished, but okay.
Oh, you're not done?
I want to talk some more about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I lost my train of thought. So yes, I'm ready for the activity.
Perfect. And for those of you who are just joining us, the way activities and games work on Black Geek Energy is DeMarcus is the master of games, like Yugi. I come up with the questions, I come up with the answers, I come up with the games and the activities themselves. I decide who's right, who's wrong, the winners and the losers. It is all up to me. And today's activity, I have aptly named DeMarcus. I don't speak Japanese.
Oh wow. Okay.
And Jared, what you're going to be doing today is I am going to tell you the Japanese name of a show, and you are going to tell me the English name.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that sound easy?
No, it doesn't.
But
Like
when you
it
watch
sounds
these,
it sounds like you tried to embarrass me, which is
I'm not trying to embarrass you because some of
okay.
these there's a lot of gimmies in here. There's a lot of gimmies because
Okay.
some of them because some anime have the same name in Japanese and English, and it's just pronounced differently.
And are you gonna be pronouncing them correctly?
I am going to pronounce them in Japanese. I am going to give you the Japanese name, how a Japanese person would say it. I am going to do my best, rather. I don't speak Japanese either. And, if I screw up any of these pronunciations, just get me in the comments. Anyway,
And are these all animes that I've seen?
these are all anime that you have seen.
All right.
110%. I would not do you like that.
Okay.
And I think these are a lot of them are like pretty popular. So you would have seen or either they have like the Japanese name like right next to the English name when the anime comes on. You know how those are?
I skipped the
You've seen at least one title sequence, bro. Come on.
yeah, I skipped the title sequence. So
Well, if you're
mm.
watching them, this game will be easier. Anyway, are you ready to start?
All right, Demarcus, this is gonna be funny for you, I guess.
It's gonna be fun for everybody, even you.
Okay.
Okay. Number one. Shingeki no Kyojin.
Um Shinjeki no
Shingeki.
Shingeki no Kyoju.
No Kyojin. Kyojin. I can give you some hints.
Yes.
I think I think the and let me just make sure this is the correct hint that I'm giving. Oh crap. Okay, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. So, Jin in Japanese means human or person, but it
Okay.
is combined with Kyo, so it's Kyojin.
Okay. I am going to guess that this one is Pokemon Johto. Pokemon Johto when they went to
Johto.
the Johto
Johto.
region. Yeah.
I want to explore this one a little bit.
Okay.
What part of Shingeki no Kyojin led you to Johto? Because I feel like that is the connection that you're drawing here.
So you said that uh the word means human and Ash is a human. So
Hmm.
that was the connection between the two.
Okay,
And
dope.
that's the right answer.
Cool. What is the Japanese word for Pokemon?
Look, as I've said, I don't speak the language. That's not my culture. So,
Well, well, Jared, the Japanese word for Pokemon is Pokemon.
okay.
So
And that's how they say it in Japan?
I mean, they probably have an accent, but yes, that's
Okay,
how they say
sure.
it. They probably say it. Well, they probably do not have an accent. Mm. But I do. But I
For
do.
their own words. Okay.
But I have an accent when I say it. So Pokemon.
Okay.
Um,
Well, what's the answer? Like,
I got one more question.
okay.
Don't you think
Oh my God.
because the word for Pokemon is Pokemon? We've seen hundreds of Pokemon shows at this point, or tens of them at least.
I haven't
Wouldn't you
seen
think
Pokemon
that?
in like 10 years. So,
Sure, of course. But wouldn't you think that the show Pokemon,
hmm
who's that uses a Japanese word Pokemon,
hmm
would have Pokemon in the Japanese title?
Oh, you didn't say that?
The answer to number one is Attack on Titan, and
Oh,
the literal translation for Shingeki no Kyojin is the advancing or charging giants.
okay.
Number two,
All right. Cool.
One Piece,
One Piece.
easy peasy, easy peasy. All that complaining. Number three,
I didn't even
complained a lot before we started. Number three,
complain. Oh
Kimetsu
God.
no Yaiba.
Oh, I heard this one
I
before.
know you have. You've heard of Shingeki no Kyojin too, but I digress.
I don't know what Shinjaku, what it was. Oh, it
You know
sounds
Attack
like
on Titan.
Pokemon. Oh, yeah, no Attack on Titan. Um, what's the last one?
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Kimetsu no Yaiba. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh?
What is the Japanese word for Yu-Gi-Oh? What's the Japanese word for Yu-Gi-Oh?
His name is like, oh, Kaiba. Yeah, Kaiba.
No, his name is Yugi.
There's a Kaiba in the show.
The Japanese
The
word for Yu-Gi-Oh is Yu-Gi-Oh.
okay.
That's the wrong answer. Guess again.
I said Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my final
No,
answer.
no, I want an educated guess. Guess again.
That is educated guess.
Don't piss me off, Jared. Because you pissing me off.
By saying Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh my God. Okay, say it again.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Okay, well, Kaiba's in the show. Um, but apparently that's wrong. I'm gonna say Spy X Hunter.
No, that's not right. That's the wrong answer. Kimetsu no Yaiba is Demon Slayer,
Oh,
and the literal
so
translation is
how
closer
was I
to
supposed to know that? I thought Akuma was Demon Slayer. Was a demon.
what? Well, they
Akuma.
gotta be. they got a lot of words for like demon, devil, that
Okay.
sort
Well,
of thing. Um,
all right.
yeah. The literal translation is closer to blade of demon destruction.
Mm.
Hmm.
Even though they don't have magic,
Yeah. They destroy
which
demons.
which is why I'm not gonna see that movie in theaters because they don't have magic.
Oh, I'm seeing
I
it in
just
theaters.
know.
I'm using my movie pass. Anyway, number four,
Mm-hmm.
Desunoto.
Uh, let me see.
Desunoto.
Um,
Excuse me.
Desunoto, Desunoto.
Are you looking through a book? Like, how is the book gonna help?
Cause I have some animes from the spring and the summer on here, so I'm trying to see
Oh,
Desunoto.
you're trying to cheat.
Okay, so since I'm not trying to cheat, um, reborn as a vending machine, and now I wander the dungeon.
Wow. Death Note.
Oh, okay, okay.
Death Note, Jared. Number five, Burichi.
Booty cheek?
You mother. Bur
You said booty cheek?
No, that's not what I fucking say. You know it.
Okay. Can you say it again but slower? Make it clap. Okay.
Burichi. Buri
Burichi.
Burichi.
Um, Burichi, Burichi, Burichi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Clevitize.
Bleach.
Oh, bleach.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
Them
why is
orange.
it called bleach?
I looked that up before, but I cannot remember now. I
Yeah.
think it has something to do with like cleansing souls, because that's like their whole deal. They're the Shikigami are supposed to like cleanse the souls of the dead.
And what does burichi mean?
Bleach. That's just how you
Oh.
pronounce bleach in Japanese, I suppose. Okay.
Oh, the JJK season 3 trailer is up.
Jared, you just want to interrupt
Yes.
my game?
I am on the internet trying to find out why it's called bleach.
Hmm. Okay, number six, Boku no Hero.
um My Hero Academia?
That is correct. That is correct, Jared.
Yes.
And it literally translates to My Hero Academia. They did a pretty good job with that one, I think.
Okay.
Um,
Thank you.
Hagane.
Bleach because something is bleach is the whitest of white. Well, that seems racist.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. This one I'm gonna have to say it real slow. It's gonna take me a second because it's got a really long word.
All right.
Um, Hagane no Rinkin Jutsushi.
No jutsu.
Hagane no
Okay.
Rinkin Jutsushi. That's all one word. Rinkin Jutsushi.
Uh, I got ain't no Ricky jutsu.
That was a pretty good pronunciation, Jared.
Thanks. All the Japanese people are gonna get me in the comments. I have no idea. What else do I be watching? Um, what's that one? Hotel and Human.
Mm. This is Full Metal Alchemist, and the more literal translation is Alchemist of Steel.
Oh,
Yeah, interesting, right?
okay.
I had never heard the. I don't think I've heard very often. I had rarely heard like the Japanese name for Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
If I could read kanji, I could say I've seen it every day. I've seen it every time I watch the episode, not every day. I've seen it every time I watch Full Metal Alchemist because I watched the title sequence.
Mm,
But I can't read kanji, so I had no idea what those marks meant.
mm. So
All right.
like, so these are like the top 10 anime of all time that I've seen. Not like new anime.
Mm. There are some newer ones in here,
Oh God.
but I think we're gonna stop at number 10. Or yeah, yeah,
Okay.
we'll stop at number 10.
Okay.
All right, this one is easy.
All right.
Ore dake level up nakin.
Level up. Level up. Level up. Level
Ore
up.
dake level up nakin.
Level up. Um. Um. Level up. Nakan.
What show that we both have watched and enjoyed that was all about leveling? All about leveling
Oh,
up.
solo leveling.
There we go, Jared.
That's
Um,
Korean.
touche. But I said the Japanese name of the anime, and you give me the English name, did I not?
Okay.
Okay. Um, Literal translation: The case of me alone leveling up, or only I level up. I feel like that would have been more interesting. Only I level up instead of solo level. Like solo leveling is definitely more catchy,
Yeah, that's hard.
but only I level up feels like
That's the
poetic.
that's more the show.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's the only one that levels up on the show.
He is. He is. Cause I definitely thought it was gonna be about like a dude playing an MMO and he just plays solo all the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
Hmm.
too.
Okay. This one has a blank in it. The next one
Mm.
has a blank in it because the name of it it says the English name of the show in the Japanese title. So
Okay, fine.
I'm going to say a word, I'm going to say blank, and then I'm going to say the rest of the rest of the stuff. Okay.
All right.
All right. Hepburn blank kara hajimeru isekai sekatsu.
Ooh, isekai. Okay, so what's the blank?
Hepburn blank kara hajimeru isekai sekatsu.
Isekai Sakatsu. All right. It's not jobless reincarnation. Because
Mm-mm. You know it's not that one.
yeah, I mean that's what I just said.
Mm-hmm. I was just agreeing with you.
It's not ReZero.
It is ReZero.
Oh, it is that what
The
what
blank is
is
ReZero. Hepburn, ReZero, Kara Hajimeru, Isekai, Sekatsu.
so what does that mean?
The literal translation is starting life in a different world from
Oh
zero.
yeah, that
Um,
is it is
yeah.
starting life in a different world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not that the show is not just called ReZero, it's called ReZero, starting
Starting
life
life in a
in
different
a
world.
world.
Yeah.
And that's your favorite show, ain't it?
It was
Mm. Hmm.
eons ago. But now my favorite anime is back to being um the sequel to Cardcaptor Sakura.
Hmm. That's back on.
No, it's not. It's been off since like 2012.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Oh, because ReZero pissed you off, didn't it?
It did.
Okay,
Because
this last
he's
one.
not dying anymore.
Oh, well, he's afraid to die. He going through. He went through a lot of trauma.
Well, he needs to
I
get
think
off that show.
getting eaten alive by rabbits, that'd have been the end for me. I'd have been like, I'm not doing it no more.
Then he need to stop fighting dragons.
Anyway, last one, number 10. There are five more, but we'll do number 10, and then we might wrap the thing. Not wrap up the game. Wrap up the game. All right.
Tsubasa Chronicles. That's my favorite anime now.
Okay, I remember that. I remember that. All right. Number 10,
Okay.
Kaiju Hachigo.
Kaiju number 8.
That is correct. In a more literal translation, monster number 8.
Oh.
Kaiju means giant monster.
Oh, giant monster means kaiju. Okay, cool.
I think kaiju might it could just mean monster, but I think we know it to mean giant monster, Godzilla and all that stuff. Yeah. Jerry, what did you think?
I thought that was fun. Um, that was embarrassing.
That
Um,
it was embarrassing?
I thought that it was embarrassing.
Oh, Jerry, this is not meant to embarrass you.
I think that all these things are meant to embarrass me, and I take it. I
I think
take it for the
sometimes
good of the show.
I don't think I'm never trying to embarrass you with these games, but sometimes I do get disappointed.
Why do you get disappointed?
Because I feel like sometimes you don't try, you just throw anything.
I do be trying.
No, that's not how it feels to me.
Well, feelings, feelings.
Yep. All right, Jared, you know what we're talking about today?
Yes, because I wrote it down in the calendar.
We are going to talk about the rise of the anime networks
Hey,
from
do it.
the humble beginnings of VHS to the streaming monopolies we have now.
Okay.
Where do you watch your anime, Jared?
Now,
Hmm.
now I watch my anime. I download it.
Hmm.
I
Where did you
download
watch it in the
where I
1980s?
start watching it.
You weren't alive in the 80s. Well, you was, yes, you were. Where did you start watching
Don't
anime?
do that. The first anime that I saw was Sailor Moon,
Hmm.
and that one was uh um at on Fox Kids. It would be
Hmm.
like Sailor Moon, Power
Hmm.
Rangers, X-Men,
Hmm. Yeah.
back to back to back. And I would watch Sailor Moon in the morning. Oh, Sailor Moon, right here. I watch Sailor
Mm-hmm.
Moon in the morning time. Um, 7 o'clock in the morning. I would get up at 6, get ready, and then I could have 30 minutes to watch a little bit of Sailor Moon. So,
That's nice.
yeah,
I like that. I couldn't watch TV before school in the mornings.
you couldn't.
Um, nah, there's like, nah, don't turn on that TV. You need to get ready. Okay.
But the
But yeah, in the
horrors.
80s, the main way you watched anime was either a VHS. You went and bought the VHS for like an imported VHS that probably had Japanese on it and was probably
Mhm.
subbed. Um, and uh, yeah, and odds are somebody subbed it for you. Like someone went and
Yeah.
bought the imported uh what would this be like Voltron or like Robotech or like Silverhawks or some shit. They went and bought the VHS. They subbed it themselves, however you subbed the VHS back then. And then they would just sell it at a convention or they would just like share it between friends. Like they would just mail it back and
So
forth.
like Voltron didn't air on networks? Voltron aired on networks when I
Yeah,
was
yeah, I'm sure it
mm,
did, but that wasn't like the main way you was watching anime in the 80s. Like you might have had one network or a couple of networks that you might have had like one network being for real that had Voltron on it. Because I know I didn't see Voltron until like I think it might have been on like Cartoon Network or something, or like when the anime had like them specialty channels,
yeah.
like the specialty cable channels. Yeah, like anime wasn't like even like in the 90s when I was like getting into it, it wasn't prevalent.
I um I first watched it on Cartoon Network as well.
Yeah, but
And
that's
oh,
go ahead.
according to Google,
Hmm.
just a fun thing that I'm just now learning, it first aired on the USA Network in
Mm.
1989.
Yeah, right at the turn of the thing. So yeah, there was like fan clubs and fan sub groups, and this is still talking about in the 80s. Uh, yeah, that's the way that Americans and Europeans got anime. And it wasn't a lot of
Mhm.
TV presence. So like that was 89 where you had Voltron on the USA network. But shoot, in 82, you was struggling
Yeah,
in anime. You shoot, it was back alley deals and a nigga with a trench coat on with just VHSs down the side.
right.
Um, but the 90s is where they changed the game. Because by
Uh-huh.
then anime starting to get more popular. So you had like the cable TV networks that I was mentioning, like you had stuff like Asian TV, you had Toonami that came around around like 97. And but before that you had TV Kids, like you said, where you first saw Sailor Moon. And
Hmm.
Fox Kids, TV Kids was that was the home of like Sailor Moon, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball Z.
Now, hold on. Pokemon came on WB.
Yeah, I think it
And
came on TV Kids first. Like I think because
Digimon came on Fox Kids. Pokemon came on WB. Dragon Ball came on UPN. Dragon Ball Z came on Cartoon Network.
Nope, 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 not the YouTube channel.
Yeah, because yeah, Digimon came on Fox Kids. Fox Kids on Saturday mornings. I remember that.
So Pokemon, da 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 da. Hold on, hold on.
Mhm.
Because I do see the Kids WB here. I'm not saying you're wrong. But the first one was in '98, but they don't list the network.
It was Kids WB
Kids WB was '99
for Pokemon.
for Pokemon specifically. So yeah,
Wait, so
can't
what are
find
you
the
talking about for? Because just because it started in '98 doesn't mean they came to America until '99.
Oh, I'm talking about America.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where did it air in '99?
Google doesn't say.
It's
Oh, where
Kids
did it air? Where
WB.
did it air in '99? Kids WB. Where was it
Okay,
airing in '98? It just said
why would it jump networks like that?
shows jump networks all the time.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Not if it's
do.
successful as Pokemon.
I
That
mean,
was
I
a
don't.
commercial
Maybe
success.
Maybe Pokemon wasn't that successful the first
It
year. Did they?
wasn't successful
The
with a
first
video
year.
game.
The first year
I'm talking about the first year. When was it not
on that
successful?
network. On that
Kids
network.
WB.
Derek, I
It
was
was
not
Kids
there.
WB. I'm telling you, it's Kids WB. It wasn't
Okay,
Fox Kids.
cool. I'm not telling you it didn't air on TXWB. I'm telling you what I found in the research. And this ain't even about where it aired. This is talking about the anime networks and how we got to where we are today. Stop getting me
um,
off track.
no, because you said incorrect information.
Anyway,
And Dragon Ball, is Dragon Ball did air on Fox Kids either,
they probably are referring to Dragon Ball instead of Dragon Ball Z in this particular case.
and that was on UPN.
Because now everybody, I don't know, I feel like no one recognizes the difference between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. They say it's all Dragon Ball Z,
Which is crazy.
which is crazy.
I mean, I don't either. I used to watch that religiously, but now it's just
But
like
Dragon Ball?
both.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely used to watch them both when they was both airing on Cartoon Network. But
Did
yeah.
Dragon Ball air on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, so like in the 90s, these cable providers and all these networks started experimenting with like blocks of anime time. And we was there in the 90s and it was like super successful. And so that gave rise in the 2000s to like the dedicated anime networks. You saw Anime Network in 2002, the Funimation channel in 2005, in Animax, which had existed in '98 from Sony. That one started to spread across like Asia, Europe, and Latin America, becoming like one of the first like global anime networks.
Did you have any of these channels?
Um, I definitely had the Anime Network channel at one point. Funimation, mm-mm. I didn't know about Funimation.
Yeah, we didn't have any of these channels.
Not in the early 2000s. Well, I had a few relatives, and I think even at one point, my dad had got us cable, um, that had like the premium cable package with like all the channels.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Well, we had all the channels, but we didn't have. I mean, where I was staying in Atlanta
Hmm.
in College Park, we didn't have any of the anime networks, anime
Yeah.
things.
Guess you didn't
I was,
have all the channels, did you?
I mean, I had all the I had all the channels that were offered to us.
offered in your package.
Yeah, offered in our package. Because like we had like all the movie channels, we had the Spice Network, we had everything.
Yeah, but you didn't have Anime Network.
Right.
Hmm.
So did you have like a satellite or
I think we definitely had a dish at one point.
I think that's why.
Because it was dish and not cable.
Yeah.
I mean, but we switched between. So we had dish at one point, we had cable at one point, and but I didn't have Anime Network all the time. I had it. I definitely remember having it when we had dish, and I remember like going to other friends' houses or my relatives' houses, and they had it, and they had cable.
Were they in Georgia too?
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. And this is in the 2000s, I also saw the DVD boom of anime because I remember having I remember my. Oh no, never mind. That wasn't a DVD. He taped that. Never mind. Because in the 2000s is when my uncle would tape. That's when you started burning VHSs, and my uncle would record the Dragon Ball Z episodes for me, and then he would also record the Dragon Ball Z movies, and he would like stop the recording during the commercials. So I just got like one solid show. He called me yesterday. I gotta call him back. That's a good man though.
Where were the Dragon Ball Z movies here?
Shout out my Uncle Gene. Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Hmm.
I do not remember the movies.
And the last thing that happened in the 2000s that really pushed anime, the anime watching forward, anime streaming, the piracy surge. And in the early 2000s, this is definitely, I think I started to jump on the piracy train. So with broadband internet becoming a thing, you know what I'm saying? We went from like that AOL, sound, connecting sound to broadband. And once you had that internet where you could be on the internet and talk on the phone at the same time, game changer.
Mm-hmm.
And so, shoot, I would go to like Anime Crazy, Naruto Get. This was back when YouTube didn't have no rules. You could upload like a whole series up to YouTube. I was watching all
Before I
that.
was at Google, but I think we
Hmm.
skipped Toonami because that was the late 90s.
I mentioned Toonami. I said Cartoon Network. Well, I said Cartoon Network. Maybe I didn't say Toonami specifically.
Yeah, because
That
Toonami
that
was a
started in '97.
specific time. I know that back then Toonami would come in the afternoons from like 4 to 6, was it?
Mm-hmm.
And then it would also come in at night after 11.
I always watch the one at night.
And they would be like, and if you want to see what would they show at night? Like they wouldn't show Dragon Ball Z at night. They would show like Full Metal Alchemist at night,
Mm-hmm.
the Brotherhood. They
Mm.
would show
Brotherhood. That must have been like way. That must have been like 2010s. You thinking?
was it?
Nah, because Brotherhood is pretty recent.
Brotherhood is recent. So I remember they showed a Brotherhood at night. And I guess that it would be brother Full Metal Alchemist without the Brotherhood because that was going with
Mm-hmm.
war and killing the people and stuff. And they
Mm-hmm.
would go on to like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then Cartoon Network would
Mm-hmm.
get really weird after 4.
I hated
But
that. I hate that now. Ugh.
well, that weird stuff was kind of like the MTV when MTV did anime stuff
Mm-hmm.
because MTV also showed pseudo anime. I'm not sure where Eon Flux is from.
Yeah, yeah. But MTV also showed like a few anime here and there. I remember watching, I think, Gadgard on MTV.
Gadgard.
Gadgard. Um, and I've tried to look up this anime before, and I couldn't find it, and so I feel like I was like in a fever dream. Um, but no, I found it here. It's Gadgard from 2003. Hmm. Japanese name,
Um,
Gado Gado. These are
yeah,
probably those words are probably pronounced differently. Hmm.
yeah. Eon Flux could have been an anime. I'm not really sure, but their little cartoon plot was where like Doria, Beavis and Butthead,
Hmm.
and then of
Hmm.
course the later on you got those weird little shorts
Yeah.
that were very, very, very odd. So uh I think that that's why people think that um anime is for nerds because who is at home at 11
Hmm.
on a weekend watching TV but nerds and
I feel like a
people
lot of
like
people
that.
actually were at home watching TV at that time. And they just weren't watching anime. They was watching uh what's that other show that come on UPN? They was watching Girlfriends and Martin.
But girlfriends wasn't that late. Like you could get like
I think you could have
it,
got Martin that late.
but Martin girlfriends, that's the time that you are getting ready.
Mm.
Uh Full Metal Alchemist, all the other stuff that Celebrity Deathmatch,
I
Max.
used to love Celebrity Deathmatch.
That stuff was when you're supposed to be there already.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
kind of a difference. But
Um,
yeah.
yeah, man. You're absolutely right, Jared. And also illegal torrenting because it was a big thing in the 2000s, when you had like the Kazaa, LimeWire, BitTorrent. Where
Let's
do
go
you
back to,
download your anime, Jared?
well, I don't want to say it is this website.
Mhm.
Um,
But yeah, we know you that you download yours legally. Just these are
of
just like
course, of course, of course.
digital.
But when
Yeah.
I was downloading my stuff illegally, um, I use a whole bunch of different sites, and really the sites don't really matter. It's
Hmm.
the group that you get it from. I remember I would
Hmm.
always look for the horrible subs. That
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
that was
It
my
was a good group.
favorite. That was my favorite group when I was getting my Naruto's, my bleaches. Like I would wait for it would be out already, but I would wait for that horrible subs. I knew my horrible
Hmm.
subs. It would be perfect each and every time. So I before they shut down. Um, so these groups, and I always wondered like how do these groups get started on the dark web somewhere? Like how did they
I
like
think. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you can go.
I think these were like the evolution of like the fan subgroups that we saw in the 80s. Like the same people who was like dubbing the VHSs. They
Yeah.
just was like, oh, bet the times are changing. I'm gonna like take my dub and just put it online as opposed to putting it, on a VHS and taking it to a con.
But see, the thing is, with a con, you can get some money. But like with
Mhm.
the fan doing it, there's no exchanging of hands. In fact, if you get caught, you may have to pay millions upon millions of dollars. So
Yes.
and then with the demand of um you wanting of like the people wanting that thing immediately at 12:31 after that show this aired at 12 o'clock,
Uh-huh.
they wanted immediately. So I don't know that demand, that fervor, that angry, like don't be sick during anime day.
During
And
anime season.
it's like really, I don't know. There's no money. There's no. I wonder what the reward is
I
if
mean,
you
a
are.
job well done, man. You're doing it for the love, bro. Everybody don't do this stuff for money. Sometimes some people just do stuff because they enjoy doing it. They just enjoy giving people anime, and that's what I think. That's what I loved about the piracy era of anime. I was like, yo, these people on the other side of this screen that are uploading this anime, they ain't got no ulterior motive.
Yeah,
There is like, every now and again you get something like that's like really a virus, but I feel like you can usually spot those pretty easily. But most of the time, these folks ain't got no ulterior motive. They say, I
none.
like this show. I enjoy this show. I want to provide it to all these other people for free for nothing in return.
Yeah.
And the world was a better place back then.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
But see, once something becomes once the people once we start doing something illegally, corporations got to get their hand on it because they're like, oh, if folks are going all out their way to make this happen illegally, it's money to be made here.
yeah.
And so the 2010s start. You see the streaming revolution. You get Crunchyroll that was founded in 2006, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into them a little bit later. And they went legit in 2009. became the dominant legal anime streaming service. Funimation streaming from on from like 2014. Netflix, Funimation, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Everybody got anime now. And dedicated TV anime started to decline, but I feel like the 2010s were still like their heyday. Like they might have started getting competition from these little streaming networks, but in 2010, most folks still had cable. We weren't streaming like that because it wasn't reliable. Like I think Netflix might have been the only like streaming thing that was like, okay, this is like decent, but most people didn't have it still.
Yeah.
Um, but the 2010s, you saw Toonami get revived in 2012 as the Adult Swim late night block, and then piracy was still going strong because I'm not paying for anime that I watch for free. And this is when you saw the sites like Kiss Anime, Anime Free, Go Go Anime, and then legit streaming sites started to pop up, and I don't really have references for those because I didn't use them like that. But you saw legit streaming sites, websites pop up where it's like, oh, we've actually licensed this anime, and you can watch it here. But we're also going to charge you because we have to pay for the anime, and which
Mm,
is still not competing with me. If I have to find the website and then I have to pay, I might as well find the illegal site and watch it for free, even if
mm,
it takes me 20 more minutes to find a good version.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I just went through that, trying to find some boy love anime.
Mm.
And I just went through that. There was a site where it was like, um, we license it. You can get a subscription and watch it uncensored
Mhm.
here. And then the
Mhm.
very next result was, oh well, here they are.
Right. It might be a little lower quality. You watching it in 720 instead of 1080K, but
Yeah. So
mhm, if it's free, it's for me, right?
right, right. But but yeah, that whole thing was like the 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 joy of anime, the streaming there,
Hmm.
because we finally had a place. Then it was just like, so I gotta pay it for to get my Bleach and Naruto over here. Then I can get my
Hmm.
Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan
Nah,
over here. Then
none of
I can
that.
do this over here.
None of that. I mean,
Oh,
it's sorry, go ahead.
because Funimation had some and Crunchyroll had others, and yeah.
Yeah. But in I think during this time, during the 2010s, like I did have to jump from like site to site, but I think it was
Hmm.
like I like to watch things on different sites because they had different quality versions. And because I
Mm.
remember, I remember watching like I would watch like Naruto on one site and then watch Bleach on a different site.
Mm.
Hmm. Hmm. Um. So yeah, and
I
that
wonder
brings us.
what I wonder what the Japanese people.
They just watch it on their normal TV networks.
I know, but if they like miss it, then like where did they
I mean, I'm
what
sure
what
like
did they use?
I'm sure they had TiVo like we did, and
Oh
you
yeah.
know they could just like record it, and by the time
Mm.
you know you had like show recording or show reminders or whatever, and I'm sure like reruns of the thing. So I feel like if there was like a quality anime network bad, and not to say that anime network was bad quality, but I think it just showed whatever, and it wasn't showing the stuff I wanted to watch. But I'm sure if it was like, oh, we're gonna do a block of like DBZ, Pokemon, Full Metal Alchemist, etc., and then we're gonna start that block over at like noon, I would just be like, okay, cool, I'll just catch it later in the day. Like I
Mm.
would, like because I'm gonna go outside anyway. I'm gonna go outside and like play for a while, and I'll just come back in and watch it later. It's not a big deal.
So what else comes on this network? So I guess it's like the
Anime
news, then it's like anime, then it's
No,
like
Anime
what?
Network. Also, Anime Network was like Asian Network, became Asian Network later on. So it wasn't just like anime all. Well, Anime Network was anime all the time, but Asian TV might have been the one that was on like cable. But Asian TV wasn't all anime. So it was just like sometimes it was just like Asian shows. But
So
Anime Network had stuff like it would show like Gundam. It'll show like Blue Submarine #6. It showed like the crunchy anime. Like you might tune in and get like a Cowboy Bebop one time, and that's like, ooh, that's real nice. but you're getting a lot of like I think they went for like the cheaper licenses, like the anime that wasn't like putting up big numbers.
And that's just the one that's on like network or the cable.
That's the network. That's the anime network.
Okay.
hmm
All
hmm
right. Cause like I wonder like what station, because you said it like cheaper licenses. Like, no, there has to be a station that is saying, hey, make this for us. And then you get the license out to the
Oh, I
streaming.
mean, I don't know, because even now I can tell you some shows that's on Anime Network right now, and
Yeah.
it can kind of give you an idea of like what kind of stuff they show. So on Anime Network, they got Lazarus, they got Ninja Kamui, they have Dororo, they got Naruto, Banana Fish, Devil May Cry, the 2007 series, and then Rurouni Kenshin. Um, they also got like Golden Kamui, they got Space Dandy, Ronin Warriors, you know.
So that's like old stuff.
And so
So is
10
all
years
the new
ago,
stuff on the streaming?
yeah, like 10 years ago, Anime Network still had old stuff. So just transpose that in your mind. So 10 years ago when we were like watching Naruto Bleach, what else I say? Rurouni Kenshin, Trigun, Full Metal Alchemist, they were showing the old stuff
That
then. Yeah.
um but
Yeah.
like what are they still on network now in
Yeah, that's the
Japan?
network. Yeah. I just looked up. This is what they're airing right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, there is a anime network on um my free Samsung TV.
hmm
And every time I look at it, when my remote accidentally turns to it, when I
hmm
press it down, um, or roll on it, all they're showing is Hunter x Hunter. I'm
And
like,
that's kind of
what?
old too.
Yeah, that is old. I'm like, what? They don't have no other license on Hunter x Hunter, but that's Samsung. So,
Yeah. And so, I think some of these companies like they get into anime just wanting to like get a piece of the pie and they're not really
mhm.
concerned with like getting the biggest piece. They just want a piece.
Yeah, and I know that Tubi has one. And they have some anime on theirs as well.
But
And
that stuff be the old stuff too, don't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they don't show new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that brings us to today where like anime watching has pretty much been consolidated when Sony acquired Crunchyroll in 2021 and merged it with Funimation. Um, they creating like the streaming monopoly in the West. So if you watch an anime, you got a fucking Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
Netflix has their own, and this goes back to what you were saying before about like, I'm sure their network saying, "Hey, make this anime for us." That's Netflix. Netflix
yeah.
buys hella anime and be like, "All right, make this anime for Netflix." Period.
Hmm.
Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, and I think everybody has like their own anime, selection, and their own like specific anime titles. Maybe not Disney. Excuse me.
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah, and so and this folks that like
Disney was doing Bleach. The latest episodes of Bleach.
those are on Hulu.
Who owns Hulu?
But Did Disney own Hulu when that started airing on Hulu?
Disney has owned Hulu for the past 10 years.
Has it? Huh.
Yes.
I did not know that. But cool. I feel yeah. Anyway, piracy still persists. There's still pirates out there.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Ain't putting no elbows. Um, but
I
legal,
did I didn't know piracy still existed.
yeah, piracy. So folks still pirating anime, like still like
Mm.
downloading like 4 seasons worth of shows at one time. Still
Wow.
using them illegal, the illicit, illegit streaming sites. But at this point, streaming is more work than it is to just like get a Crunchyroll account or to like, watch it in a legal way. The legal ways are easier than the piracy now, I think.
And I don't like Crunchyroll.
Why not?
I just don't like how they do the subtitles. I don't. I do not like how they do the subtitles. I prefer the subtitles for from when I was pirating. But I
Mm.
don't like the
What
subtitles
did
on
you do?
Crunchyroll. They're too big. I don't like the font. You
Oh,
can't
you know you can
change them. You
change
can't
that,
make them
right? You can
small.
just change the settings of the subtitles.
No, I didn't like how you could change them.
But you can
It
make
did.
them smaller if you didn't like the font and the size, you could change both of those things.
Mm-mm,
Mm.
mm-mm.
I think
That
you just
wasn't the issue. And also the dubbing wasn't good. I didn't like how you can't really fast forward or move
Crunchyroll
to
has
the
come a
next
long
one
way, Jay. When's the
thing.
last time you was on Crunchyroll?
Um had to be last year
Oh, okay.
with what's that spinoff of Bleach?
Thousand Year Blood War? No.
No,
Then
when
off of
they
Bleach.
the spinoff when they had the girls and the dragons and
Girls and Dragons.
yeah, I watched that on
I
Crunchyroll.
don't know what you're talking about.
Spin-off of Bleach. They had the girls and the dragons. It was like witches.
Oh, are you talking about Burn the Witch?
Burn the Witch.
Mm.
Girls and dragons. So I watched that on Crunchyroll, but and I didn't like it. I did not like it.
Mm. Yeah, I tried that one too, and it didn't really stick for me either.
No, it
Uh,
wasn't that. The anime was good. The anime was good. I did not like Crunchyroll.
mm.
And I tried it
I
on my
think-
TV. I tried it on the phone. I tried it on everywhere, but I didn't really like the app. The
mm.
service wasn't that great for me.
I think I also have some qualms with Crunchyroll's service, and I think that it could be a lot better. Or there are things about it that I would want to be different. Like I think their user experience could use some work. Like the way they organize their anime. It's like, oh, we're gonna just give you a big list no matter how you sort this. And it's like,
Mm,
I would like some filters. I would like a better search experience on my TV. Um, there are things that I want to be different. That's all. But it's I think it's come a long way, and we can get into the Crunchyroll story right now because it is such a prevalent part of anime and has been for a long time.
mm.
Because did you know that Crunchyroll started out as a piracy site,
Yeah, I
as an
did know
anime,
that
and I
because
and
yeah, because sometimes when you download it, they could say like, the groups like horrible sub, it would be like a Crunchyroll or Crunchy
Mhm,
sub. So
mhm.
yeah, I did know
Yeah,
that. So I
and
was
so
like, what are they doing? But then I was like, they must have got sued and had to go legit or something like that.
I don't know. We can get into it. But Crunchyroll started in 2006 by some UC Berkeley grads that just wanted to watch some anime or
It's
share some anime.
always UC Berkeley grads.
Always, they must got a
Always.
lot of time. They must not got a lot of studying to do.
Must
They
not
got a
have to
lot
be in
of
the
free
band.
time to be coming up with all this shit. Um,
Right.
but yeah, they would upload anime, music videos, dramas, no licenses. It was
With
Wild West,
all the school Wi-Fi is crazy.
and it was trash. It was like when I first discovered Crunchyroll, I was like, "Oh, this is a horrible place. Get me out of
Hmm.
here."
Yeah.
And not to say it was like for their goal was to deliver the anime. It did that perfectly. The anime was there. Using
Hmm.
Crunchyroll, mm-mm.
And it's still that.
Um, and so, it was community driven. Like fans were doing the subtitles, they were fixing videos, and basically running the site. So,
Hmm.
like, you and I could have just logged into Crunchyroll and been like, all right, finna just upload some code and upload some anime.
Right.
um, but it was for profit from the start as well, even though it was piracy, even though they were pirating anime, they were still in anime and charging folks for it.
Wait. Whoa. Whoa. They were charging people.
The site was for profit from the start.
So it was a subscription?
I think there always was like, here's a bunch of anime you can get for free, and there are a bunch of anime behind this paywall that you can't watch.
Oh. Not no it. Those UC Berkeley people are see people who got the PWIs are mm,
Well, I think that is just like a white folks mindset where it's like, oh, I can do anything and no one's gonna stop me.
and
No
they
one's
did.
and they did. They even got venture capital for while they were still hosting bootlegs.
Mm.
People were investing in Crunchyroll, like, ooh, I see the business potential here, and y'all are stealing your product. That's like if I'm robbing the Walmart truck and I set up me a little convenience store and I'm just like, yeah, selling all stolen goods, invest in my little store, and
That
I'm gonna
is
go and I'm gonna make it a chain.
crazy.
And our business model is we steal from Walmart and we sell it here.
That is crazy. I now I didn't realize that. I did
By
not realize that.
2004, Jared, they had raised $4 million in funding.
Wow.
And anime companies like Funimation and Bandai were furious.
Of course.
And the turning point for them was 2009 when Crunchyroll signed a deal with TV Tokyo to stream Naruto Shippuden. That was
Mm.
their first legit anime offering. And that deal forced them to like drop all of their pirated content.
Yeah.
So over the next few years, they just start removing. Like they just getting rid of all their shows, and started going fully legit. And from then on, they would just start licensing shows like directly uh, from the networks or these with these other anime creators, and eventually producing their own anime.
See, now let me just go back. That's why they say all money is dirty money because this is something that started with theft. It started with theft. They got their money with theft. They went to these venture capitals with
Stolen
illegal
goods.
products. And then they, okay, guys, now Naruto Shippuden. So
Yep.
it's not good. That's why I don't like Crunchyroll. That's why I do not like them because it doesn't come from a good place of friendship, a good place of the heart. Like you know how like in One Piece, Luffy is a kind soul and he would never
This
do that to
you
nobody.
are not quoting One Piece or not citing One Piece right now.
And Crunchyroll is not like One Piece. Crunchyroll is like the evil pirates that they defeat.
All right, and so after that, they started to grow real fast.
Of course they did.
They started adding manga, simulcast, and that's the ones where I think where they air in Japan and in
Mhm.
English at the same time. Um, and exclusive shows. Did you know there were Crunchyroll exclusive anime you can only watch on Crunchyroll?
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but what are they?
I don't know. I don't know what
And
they are.
I bet you don't because is anybody watching Crunchyroll exclusive anime?
I mean, I feel,
Let me see. What is Crunchyroll exclusive anime?
and I bet you it's a banger. I bet you it's like whatever this exclusive are. We watched it.
Oh shoot.
I told you.
Tower of God. Oh, so I'm
hmm
a spider?
hmm
That's not the So I'm a Spider. Wait. Uh Crunchyroll debuted. No, So I'm a Spider, so wait, is not the isekai.
So I'm a spider. So what? Yeah, that is an isekai. She
Oh
gets
my
turned into a
god.
spider.
I like that one. Tower of God, the God of High School. I don't watch that. Inspector. I don't watch
God of
that.
High School. I watched that one. hmm
You never talked about it.
Because I think I watched it before we started doing the podcast.
Yeah, I don't watch this. But I definitely watched Tower of God and so I'm a spider.
hmm Onyx Equinox. I watched that one, and I think I might have watched Noblesse.
Honest
Noblesse.
Equinox. Oh, the Mexican. And what's Noblesse?
Noblesse. Noblesse. But yeah, while they're doing all this, they changed ownership a few times. They were owned by AT&T for a bit, but then Sony bought them. Guess for how much, Jared? How much did
I think
Sony
it
buy
was like
Crunchyroll 4
4 million, right?
No, they raised 4 million in funding when they were going legit back in 2007.
Um,
How much did
how much
Sony?
did Sony, was it like 400 or 4 billion? It was, I think it was a four. I'm not sure. Or six?
$400 or $4 billion? That's a wide range.
400 million or $4 billion. One
That's
of
a
those.
is one of those.
Yeah.
It's in that range. Sony paid $1.2 billion for Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
which is nuts. Um, and then it got over 100 million registered users with millions paying subscriptions. Like,
Yeah, I remember that was controversial because like um Sony got them, then they took away, was it Funimation that they took away? So they're all the same stuff that you had on the previous
oh yeah,
Sony
yeah, because
one.
Sony already owned Funimation.
Uh-huh.
Sony acquired Crunchyroll in 2021, and because I
Yeah.
remember, because I used to have the Funimation app, and it was like, oh, this app is ending, and it's merging with Crunchyroll. So now, yeah, Sony is the anime monopoly.
Hmm.
They got all the
Yeah.
anime.
And then like all your, like if you bought movies on Funimation, if you like saved movies on your playlist on Funimation, that was all wiped. That's no
I think
more.
it's all of that stuff is supposed to get ported over to Crunchyroll.
It wasn't. I read the articles about it.
Oh wow.
Well, not read the articles, but seeing the headlines about it.
Mm,
And
mm,
like reading people's tweets as they was mad.
mm, 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 mm. Yeah.
But yeah.
So some of the early staff at Crunchyroll were literally people who did fan subs that eventually got to go
Mhm.
pro and become like professional subtitlers. Um, and it's one of the only piracy sites that have flipped and become like an industry leader.
Mm.
And that's an American story right there. From
Yeah, that is the
from crook
American way.
from crook to crowns. That's the
From
American
crook
way,
to
bro.
crown,
Hmm.
making billionaires out of stolen of the back of somebody else. Like, who does
The
that?
American way.
but but yeah, Crunchyroll. I did not know that about them. That's why I don't like, that's why I didn't like them. It
Hmm. Jared,
just seemed
I
like
want you to stop saying you don't like Crunchyroll on this podcast because we're gonna try to get them to sponsor us.
who?
We,
Okay, you can write the letter because I'm not trying to get Crunchyroll.
but if they say, "Oh, we'll give y'all both free accounts, free premium accounts," and just
I don't
like,
think I would use it.
and they say you just got to review an anime every week or something like that,
I don't
or
think
just mention them, say the put you on segment, say half the put you on segments are sponsored by Crunchyroll, and we just mention an anime.
I don't think I do not like their app.
You would not use a free Crunchyroll account for free.
No, no.
Jared, that's pride. That is
That's
pride.
not pride. I just don't like their
That is
app,
that is
DeMarcus.
pride and prejudice.
I don't like their app. I don't like their dubs. I don't like their app. I don't like
Then we ain't
it.
gonna never get. Then we ain't gonna never get them to sponsor us.
DeMarcus, you can go.
They not because they gonna see this episode and they gonna be like, "Oh, they hate Crunchyroll. Fuck
Well,
them."
you obviously don't, because all you do is watch it on Crunchyroll, but I get my anime from other places because
You still getting it out in the mud.
it's I watch my anime on like Amazon.
Hmm. Hmm.
I just don't like their app. Their app is horrible. And
Mm.
I mean that from the heart. Their app is really bad.
Jared, do you want to do a question or because we way over time? We like 15 minutes over. 17.
The work is, what did I say about time when we first started this podcast?
And what do I keep saying about time to this day?
But what do I say about, okay, so you want to edit the podcast?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then,
But I will hire someone to do it.
the work is, that is a waste of money.
I don't think so.
So you're gonna hire. Okay. Anyways, this next segment is I'm gonna ask the Marcus a question from six brown chicks, our friends who don't even know us yet. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna tell him the first sentence of a six brown chicks question, and he tells me what he wants to say. DeMarcus, these questions are the same questions that you have been denying us for a couple of weeks now. And here they go.
Here we go.
My manager sent a Teams meeting invite to our entire team, and I knew that it's mass layoff, so I slipped out the building. Number two, I'm a city girl who won a southern wedding.
And are you sure we didn't do that one?
DeMarcus, I read this stuff every
Maybe
week.
I've
That's
heard. Maybe I've heard that one before.
no,
I've
you
just like
haven't.
I've heard
No.
it somewhere else, like online or something.
Okay. Well, you haven't heard this one. I guarantee it. I thought the grass was greener at another woman's house, and I foolishly left my wife for a month. And dating Pilar, a black, thick, Hershey dipped fashion major.
Mm. Mm. What was the first one again?
About the teams meeting that I
That's
think.
the one I want to do.
All right. Finally, I've been saying this thing for months. The market should finally pick it. I want to read this one. All right, here we go.
What's relevant?
I am sniffing. All right, Six Brown Chicks. My manager sent a Teams meeting invite to our entire team, and I knew that S meant mass layoffs. So I stepped out the building, shut my phone off, and I went straight home. I can't get fired if I'm not on the call, right? And
No, they're just gonna send your ass a letter.
and he said SH exclamation T. Um, he said that S meant mass layoffs. I don't cuss.
Hmm.
I opened the door and caught my girl on all fours getting railed from behind by
Whoa!
by by the older woman who my girl claimed was her godmother. Big argument. All
Older
I
woman?
Do you want me to read the sentence again?
No, keep going because we're gonna recap it.
Big argument. All I remember is an old woman trying to fight me while wearing a bright pink strap on. This was the unsexiest SHIT I've ever seen in my life. Our newborn was asleep in the other room. My girl has apologized, brought me gifts, but I can't forgive this treachery. She has lots of older female friends. How many of them is she hooking up with? What to do? Also,
Share with the class. We want to laugh.
okay. Sorry. Also, I got fired via text that night, so I don't have the money to move out. Hell. So he still got fired. All right. The recap.
Wait. He still got fired by text.
Yes.
Um, so having a bad day to start with. Get
Yeah.
the get a message from your boss from the whole team, and you know they've laying niggas off, so you
Mm-hmm.
get up out of there.
Yeah.
I see where your head was at, but that
Mm-hmm.
ain't gonna work, player.
Yeah, it's
If
really
they don't
not.
want you there, you're not coming back. And
Yeah.
all you did was make sure that you can't get your stuff for like a week.
Yeah.
um, but when you get home, your girl is getting railed,
His words exactly.
getting straight shish kebabbed by not some other man, but an older woman whom you've met that your girl has been like, oh, this is just my friend.
No, the girl was like, that's her godmother.
Her godmother, even worse. Even worse. With a bright pink dildo.
Mm-hmm.
And then old Betty want to try to fight you. She fucking your girl, man. And then girl say, you know what I'm saying? Girl say she's sorry or whatever. But of course you ain't trying to hear that shit. And you still get the text message that said you was fired. That said you got laid off. I imagine you still got I imagine you got that text message first the same day. Like, hey, by the way, we did mass layoffs today. That included you. And this is happening while you're finding out, while you're watching your woman get railed and this old lady trying to fight you, that text message comes through. It takes you a couple of days to get back to your phone because obviously you're going through the moment. And that's when you figured out that you've still been laid off from work.
He said he got it that night.
Damn.
But him getting in a fight and then his phone starts buzzing is the funniest thing.
And then,
Oh God.
um, so I imagine, yeah, man, you are in a tough situation because A, your girl cheating on you. B, you ain't got no job. I hope you got a nest egg. I hope you got like some savings so you can just be like, all right, bet I'm out of this joint anyway. Because that's what I think you should do. That is the correct thing to do. And I think no matter your financial situation, it's I think you should leave this woman, go find you somewhere else to live, and move on with your life. Like she's gonna chase you for a little bit because she was wrong, and people don't like to like they don't like for a story to end there. They don't like for the story to be like, oh, I was wrong. This person left, and I left them alone. Like no one, like what does that sound like? It's just like, ugh, you sound like a gross person. It's like no, like they left. I tried to do the right thing and make it up to them, and I tried for a long time, and so now we're both like a little bit wrong, and it's like, no, it sounds better when you explain it that way, but um,
DeMarcus, you're forgetting that their newborn was in the next room.
oh yeah, I did forget about the newborn baby. I don't think that part doesn't bother me as much because actually, hold on, pause. What do we mean newborn? Because when I think newborn, I'm thinking like you right outside the like 6 weeks you can't be hooking up with nobody. And so maybe is this newborn 2 months old or like a year old? Because if it's 2 months old, you couldn't wait to go back to fucking this woman. Your man got you pregnant and you was pissed. You was like, fuck, now I gotta have this baby. Or oh no. What if she was fucking the woman the whole time she was pregnant?
Well, so he's
Leave that woman, bro. Leave that woman. Don't give her nothing, man. Don't give her no chances. Don't let her. She can't talk to you no more. Leave.
all right.
Take care of your kid. That's it. Tell her if it ain't about the baby, don't hit your line. Let the old ladies have them.
Um. First of all, I hope you found a new job. You asked this in June of 2024, so I hope you got a new job now. Um, your baby, I think your baby's gonna be fine, um, whether you're in the picture or not.
Hmm.
If you want to leave, which is your choice, I think that you have to make that decision for yourself. But this doesn't have to be the end because you can really show how much of a bigger person you are in the face of adversity, and you can stay there in this relationship for yourself, your uh, girlfriend or your girl, and your child, and you can be the bigger person and you can love on them both and make sure that they understand that you will always be there for them because your girl cheated but she wasn't your wife. She wasn't your girlfriend. I don't even know how committed y'all were. I know that by judging on this letter, you probably wanted to be committed, but you actually never gave her the go to, and you aren't even calling her a committed term. So I don't really know the purpose of this letter, because you aren't committed to this person. You don't want to, and it seems like you want to be in a committed relationship with this person. So make that commitment. Show how good of a person you are for your wife or your soon to be wife, hopefully, and your baby. And also, uh just make your home happier with you in it, because your home can't be happy. Your home is happier with you in it, but not if you aren't committed. So that's my advice. What did you ask? Yeah, you didn't have money then. Hopefully you have it now. um and but yeah, don't worry about her godmothers or other women that she's hooking up with, unless you are committed to her. Unless you are committed. So yeah, that's what you do.
Jared, you're fucking delusional.
How am I delusional? He's
What
delusional.
kind of fucking advice is that? Because
Why
if
would
it
he
was the
write
other
this
way around,
letter?
Jared, if it was the other way around, if this was a woman saying she caught her man cheating on her, you would be like, "Oh, he ain't worth your time. You need to leave him." All this other bullshit. Shut up, Jared.
Well, it's not a
Shut
woman.
up,
You
Jared.
don't know what I would say.
I do know
And
what you would
for
say.
this, you don't know what I would say. For this situation, I'm saying that he needs to be committed before he is being
They
upset.
got a kid together. How much more committed do it get?
They have a
And he
kid
said she
together,
was
but
cheating
he's
on
not
him, so that
saying my girlfriend. He's not saying my wife. He's saying my girl. That's not a
he
girlfriend.
he said that she was cheating on him. That means the boundaries of their relationship was that they don't have other partners. Because if it wasn't that way, he wouldn't have said it that way.
Well, no. He
And it
said
don't
my
matter whether she was
girl
it don't matter whether she
because
was his
he
wife or not.
no 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 no. He said my
If
girl because he is trying to have ownership of this female to be put on him and let other people know that she is hers. He doesn't want other other females to know that he belongs to another girl. He's not being committed where it's a two-way
you
street.
making shit up.
They don't have any pictures on Instagram together. So they are even together for
How do
real.
you know that? You are making shit
You
up.
can tell by this letter.
You making shit up. You just adding shit in to make yourself feel better and to like
DeMarcus, no, DeMarcus, I feel fine because this my girl wasn't having sex with her godmother, so I feel fine. But he needs to know that if he is going to put emotions into this situationship, he needs to put emotions into it the full way and commit to her. He already has a baby with her, but that doesn't mean that they have a commitment. They have a commitment to that child. They don't have a commitment to each other.
all right, let's wrap this shit up.
I don't know what you talking about, DeMarcus. I'm
Let's
not
wrap it up, Jared.
delusional. You're delusional.
Let's wrap it up, Jared.
Um,
Yeah, hour over. Well, we 30 minutes over.
we're not over, DeMarcus. What are you talking about?
30 minutes over.
How are we over when we started late?
We
We
started
didn't
at
eat.
12:30. We usually go an hour and a half.
No, we didn't start. I wasn't here at 12:30, DeMarcus. How did we
We
start at
started at what,
12:30?
12:31?
No, DeMarcus. You can find us at Spill, at Black Geek Energy, Instagram Black Geek Energy, Facebook Black Geek Energy, Blue Sky Black Geek Energy, TikTok Black Geek Energy, YouTube Black Geek Energy, Twitch Black Geek Energy, Threads Black Geek Energy, Twitter BGE_pod. DeMarcus, my friend, did you know
Oh
that
no
we
shit.
have Well, Demarcus, yes, I'm telling you that we also have a Patreon where we talk about a whole bunch of other topics. Like today's topic, we're going to talk about, I don't know, today's going to be a heavier topic for the Patreon. So,
Oh,
yeah. So if you want to hear it, um, tune in. And, it just costs $3, 10 cents a day.
mhm.
We also have a store. The Marcus, I noticed that another week has passed by. You have not purchased that hoodie you said you were going to purchase. So, I mean,
What
that's
did you say you
fine.
were gonna buy out of the store?
Huh?
What did you say you were gonna buy out of the store?
I didn't say that.
Hmm.
I made the store.
I just asked the question. I didn't say you said anything.
I made the store.
And I believe you did say you was gonna buy something that you were at least interested in something. So
Yeah, I am interested in stuff, but
mhm.
I don't know. Anyways, the Marcus, any final thoughts? Are you
I have
tired?
no, my eye itches. I have no final thoughts. BGE out.